There's a sound that never stops, a quiet, steady rhythm. Tick, tick, tick. It's the heartbeat of time itself. And in a small workshop in Pennsylvania, that heartbeat began more than 2.5 centuries ago. This is the story of a clock that's been ticking since 1750. It was built by a man named Benjamin Banneker, self-taught astronomer, mathematician, and craftsman. He was born in 1731, in a time when America was still just a collection of colonies. The world around him was uncertain, new, raw, filled with questions. But inside him, there was one steady curiosity. How does time keep moving? He didn't have fancy tools or textbooks, just a few wooden gears, a pocket watch he borrowed, and a mind that refused to stop turning. For 2 years, Benjamin worked alone in his small cabin. He studied the moon, the seasons, and the stars. He listened to the rhythm of life around him, the sound of water dripping, the beating of his own heart. And in 1750, he built something the world had never seen before in the colonies. A fully hand-carved wooden striking clock, accurate enough to measure time by the second. People came from nearby towns to see it. It wasn't polished or perfect, but it worked. And more importantly, it never stopped. Year after year, it kept ticking, long after Banneker was gone. They say that clock ran for over 50 years, until the day his home caught fire. Everything burned, his journals, his calculations, his star maps, but the sound of that clock lived on in history. Benjamin Banneker's clock wasn't just a machine. It was a message that even without wealth, or privilege, or recognition, a single human mind could measure the universe. And he didn't stop there. He went on to predict solar eclipses, publish almanacs, and even correspond with Thomas Jefferson, challenging him, politely but powerfully, on the contradiction between freedom and slavery. Jefferson wrote back, "And for a moment, to men one, a future president, one the son of a formerly enslaved man, spoke as equals across time itself." But this story isn't just about Banneker. It's about the clock, the one that keeps ticking long after its maker is gone. Because every generation has once something built with such care, such purpose, that it outlives the hands that shaped it. There's an old saying, a man measures time not by how long he lives, but by what continues after him. When we build with patience, when we love deeply, when we give our time to something that matters, we, too, become part of that endless rhythm. If you go today to Baltimore County, where Banneker once lived, you can still visit a small museum in his honor. Inside, there's a quiet room with drawings, tools, and a replica of that first clock. When you stand there, it feels as if the air itself hums with memory, as though time hasn't stopped since that day in 1750. Visitors say the atmosphere is peaceful, like time itself slows down for a while. And maybe that's the lesson Banneker left behind, that time isn't something we fight against. It's something we listen to, because time isn't just numbers, it's rhythm, it's patience. It's the sound of creation, soft, steady, unstoppable. Think about this every second that passes while you rehearing this story is the same second that passed through Banneker's hands, through Jefferson's study, through the revolution, through generations of laughter, loss, and love. Same time, same rhythm, just different hearts listening to it. Sometimes we chase time, trying to hold it, but maybe the secret is to let it hold us, to live so quietly, so meaningfully, that our days become the tick of something greater. Thanks for listening. If this story moved you, please consider sharing it and subscribing for more stories that make you think. See you next time.